On live. Is preparing. On live. You are live now. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for your
Preparing.
patience. Good afternoon. Thank you for your patience. I call this meeting of the Nominating Committee for the Accountability and Implementation Board to order at 1:11 p.m. on June 12th. The purpose of this meeting is to announce the nominees by this committee to the AIB for the 3 current openings and to submit 6 names to the governor for his consideration. Our first order of business is the approval of the executive session minutes from our previous meeting.
I move.
Thank you. Motion was made by Vice Chair Boast. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, second. Just as a note, we want to make sure that all 6 committee members are reflected as attending and affirming their votes for the nominees to be discussed. With the motion rather made and seconded, all those in favor, please signify by raising their hands. All right. With 4 of us attending and a quorum, the motion passes. Very quickly, just by way of opening remarks, as a reminder, we opened the application on May 3rd, and we extended the deadline through May 24th, so that we had an open process for consideration for those who wanted to apply. The announcement was shared on the AIB listserv, posted on the nominating committee's website, and an email notification was sent to all members of the General Assembly. Upon closure of the application process, we had a total of 39 valid applications. Most of the applicants reside in Montgomery County with 10, followed by Baltimore City, 8. And other applicants were living in Anne Arundel County, 6, Prince George's County, 6, followed by Howard County, Baltimore County, and 1 each from Charles, Frederick, Garrett, Queen Anne, and St. Mary's County. Again, I want to thank my colleagues on the committee for their seriousness and thoughtfulness that you each bring to these proceedings. Are there any further comments from the nominating committee members? All right, seeing none. As a reminder to all, the AIB must, to the extent practicable, for a 7-member board, reflect the geographic, racial, and gender diversity of the state, as well as collectively reflect the 6 areas of expertise specified in the law. This nominating committee considered these factors and the individual qualities of each applicant when choosing the nominees from the applicant pool. And a brief biological sketch of each of the nominees will follow. And then I will ask for a formal nomination. To fill the 3 vacancies of the AIB, the governor must select individuals nominated by this committee within 30 days of receiving the slate. All right. The first person to be nominated is William E. Britt Kerwin, PhD, who has served for 3 years as vice chair of the AIB. He has extensive background, including having served as the chancellor of the University System of Maryland from 2002 to 2015. The second nominee is Jennifer M. Lynch, PhD, who has been a member of the Accountability and Implementation Board since 2021. She worked in Baltimore County Public Schools for 15 years as a school psychologist, and as well as an assistant principal and a principal of an elementary school. Donald Morin has demonstrated a strong commitment to his community in Garrett County, and he is also a nominee through his service with the Garrett College Board of Trustees. He has developed expertise in business, financial analysis, and budgeting through his 30-year ownership of Garrett Container Systems in Garrett County. The next nominee is Contina Quick McQueen, PhD, who has 29 years of experience in public elementary and secondary education in St. Mary's County, including as a principal of Great Mills High School, Leonardtown Elementary, and Greenview Elementary School. She is currently the supervisor for instruction, college, and career readiness for St. Mary's County Public Schools. The next nominee is Justin K. Robinson, who is being nominated for reappointment. He was appointed to the Accountability and Implementation Board in 2023 and he is a 12-year educator in the Prince George's County Public Schools and certified to teach secondary mathematics, social studies, English, language arts, and science, and to serve as a school administrator. And then our final and sixth nominee is John Silkey, PhD, who has 2 decades of experience as a secondary and university level mathematics educator in Maryland and Washington, D.C., including extensive work with mathematics assessments. These are the 6 nominees as a reminder, to be selected by this committee. An applicant must receive at least 4 favorable votes, with at least 1 favorable vote cast by one of the 2 appointees of the governor, Senate President, and House Speaker. Each nominee selected by the governor will serve a term of 6 years, ending on June 30th, 2030. Is there a motion to accept the slate?
I move to accept.
Motion made by Dr. Lee to accept. Is there a second?
I second.
Seconded by Principal Brown. All those in favor, please signify by raising their hands. Principal Brown, I'll assume that you're raising your hand if you say aye. Wonderful. With 4 in favor and none against, the motion passes and the slate has been accepted and will move forward to the governor. Thank you all for your time and your attention. Are there any closing remarks by members of the committee? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move.
So moved by Vice Chair Post. Is there a second? Second by Dr. Lee. All those in favor, please signify by raising your hand and saying aye.
Aye.
All right, none opposed. The meeting now stands adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Okay,